Right now, 32 countries are fighting for the World Cup. Billions of people are watching, and every single team on that pitch has exactly 11 players. Not 10, not 12, always 11. Here's what's strange. Nobody ever officially decided that, and the real reason 11 became the number has absolutely nothing to do with football. We'll get there, but first, let's talk about what happens when you remove just one. A standard football pitch is 100 meters long, 68 meters wide. That's 6,800 square meters of grass. With 11 outfield players, each one covers roughly 620 square meters. That's almost exactly the maximum a human can defend, while pressing, tracking, and recovering. Drop to 10, like when someone gets a red card, and suddenly the gaps appear everywhere. The system doesn't just get weaker, it collapses. Add a 12th player, and your own teammates start blocking your passes. Space disappears. 11 is the number that fills the pitch without crowding it. And that sounds like someone planned it perfectly. They didn't. In medieval England, football was played between entire villages, 50 players, 100 players, sometimes more, no positions, no rules. Just a ball and a mob, trying to drag it somewhere. In 1848, Cambridge University wrote the first proper rules of the game. They defined the pitch, they defined fouls, they defined what counts as a goal, but they never said how many players per team. In 1857, Sheffield FC became the world's first football club. They played 11 per side, and in 1863, the Football Association was formed and made it official. Nobody asked why 11, it just was. Here's why. The men who founded Sheffield FC, the ones who wrote the Cambridge rules, the ones who built the Football Association, all of them played cricket. And a cricket team has exactly 11 players. Nobody ran the numbers, nobody tested alternatives. They just used the number they already knew. The most watched sport in human history, 5 billion fans globally, has 11 players per team because Victorian schoolboys didn't want to count differently. Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, right now on that World Cup pitch. All of it is built on a number borrowed from a completely different sport. But here's where it gets beautiful. Once the number was locked in, something extraordinary happened. Coaches started asking, what's the best way to use 11 people? One player never left the goal. That became the goalkeeper. A few stayed back to protect him. Those became defenders. Some ran up and down, stitching defense to attack. Those became midfielders. And the ones closest to the opponent's goal, the ones the entire stadium screams for, became forwards. The number came first, the positions came after. 11 wasn't designed for 4-4-2 or 4-3-3 or whatever Guardiola is running this week. The tactics were invented to solve the puzzle of 11. Right now in this World Cup, 32 managers are each solving that puzzle differently. Same number, same pitch, but the way you arrange 11 minds against 11 other minds, that is the game. And it started because someone couldn't be bothered to think of a new number.